Good morning, respected coordinator and judges. Welcome to 29th NCSE 2021. My name is SAMPREETH S.R. My day teacher name is Arissa. My team member name is Preethamki. We are all from SCINCE Primary School, Shira, Tumkur district, Karnataka. The total theme of NCSE is Science for Sustainable Living. The sub-theme of our project is Traditional Knowledge System for Sustainable Living. The title of our project is Traditional Food Habits Leads to Sustainable Healthy Life. The objective to conduct this project is to know what is the cause of unhealthy conditions and early death rates of the people in their younger age. This is because of modern foods. Today, we are consuming more modern foods than traditional foods. Modern foods are ultra-processed and a lot of chemicals, preservatives added in it. Whereas traditional foods are consumed by most of our ancestors. So only they lived for more than 100 plus years healthy. Today, we are not living more than 35 to 40 plus years. This is because of modern foods. Our ancestors used to consume a lot of traditional foods like seeds and pulses, millets, Indian spices, fresh fruits, vegetables, green leaf vegetables, fish, meat in their daily diet. According to a global survey, the people that are eating modern food are very high, whereas the traditional food eaters are very low. So traditional food is the only magic method for healthy life. Because of this over modern food habit, the modern food eaters get diseases like obesity, cardiac diseases, cancer, acidity, overweight, diabetes and hypertension. So only your body is full of diseases. This is what the difference between traditional foods and modern foods. Let us move to methodology. We have adopted this scientific based research by following a survey method. You did this survey in 2 rounds. First, we selected an area which is Ratnasandra, which is in Shira Taluk, Tumkur district, Karnataka, and we surveyed there. We did this survey in 2 rounds. In first round, we visited the area and asked questions that are there in our questionnaire and collected information about the people's food habits and health conditions. And we request those people to have some suggestions that they consume more traditional foods rather than going to modern foods. And we gave a certain time gap and visited the area again in round 2. Here also, we did the same. We asked questions that are there in our questionnaire and collected information about the people's food habits and health conditions. This is how we collected data by following a survey method. Let us move to results. So these are the results that I got from the survey. As you can see, here 2 pie charts showing the food habits and health conditions of the people in round 1. Here the food habits of the people are very modern, whereas the health conditions of the people is very poor. Whereas the food habits and health conditions of the people in round 2, here the food habits of the people are more traditional, whereas the health conditions of the people is very good. This is the comparative study of round 1 and round 2 that we did from the survey, which is shown in bar graph. Here red color represents data collected in round 1 and green color represents data collected in round 2. The modern food habit of the people in round 1 is very high, whereas the modern food habit of the people in round 2 is very low. The traditional food habit of the people in round 1 is very low, whereas the traditional food habit of the people in round 2 is very high. The health conditions of the people in round 1 is very poor, whereas the health conditions of the people in round 2 is very good. This is the comparative study of round 1 and round 2 that we did from this survey. These are our results. Come, let us move to our conclusion. From the data and analysis we did, we have come to a conclusion that there is a remarkable change in the people's food habits and health conditions from round 1 to round 2. Finally, we can conclude that traditional food is the only magic method for healthy life. We consume more traditional foods like seeds and pulses, millets, Indian spices, fresh fruits, vegetables, green leaf vegetables, fish, meat in our daily diet. Let us move to solutions. In order to find possible solutions to our problems, we have met 2 food experts who are there in food field. First is dietitian ma'am Netravati from Sridevi Hospital, Tumkur, and Mr. Sharat, who is the founder of Sri Millets, which is Millets Processing Unit, and we framed the suggestions as solutions. Come, let us move to our solutions. Should make use of traditional food practices like cereals and pulses, millets, Indian spices, fresh fruits, vegetables, green leaf vegetables, fish, meat in our daily diet. It is important that should always cook and eat fresh homemade food rather than going to modern food, street food, junk food or bakery food. Instead of soft drinks like soda water, you can drink milk, buttermilk or other fresh fruit juices which are very nutritive. Always use homemade snacks like chutney, nippattu, laddu, paddu, sweet balls which are prepared out of millets, cereals and pulses and Indian spices which have very nutritive value. Millets are very nutritive. They have a history of 10,000 years. They can also be found in the pyramids of Egypt till now. Millets are rich in dietary fibers, so only they can prevent diseases like cardiac disease, obesity and mainly diabetes. And we can prepare delicious meals out of millets like neer dosa, upma, puliyogre like that, which are prepared out of millets, seeds and pulses and Indian spices which have very nutritive value. And we made a traditional multi-grain food which consists of all 24 types of ingredients like seeds and pulses, millets and Indian spices which can be also added in our diet. The validation for this traditional multi-grain food is done through recipe nutrition calculator by online by visit.com. These are our solutions. Come, let us mount our future plan. We are planning to give awareness about traditional foods and their benefits to the public by schools, NGOs and Anwadis. And I have also planned to approach the departments of NCERT, DSCERT to give a good traditional food curriculum to school children. And I have also planned to approach the Agriculture Minister of Karnataka to encourage the farmers to grow more traditional crops. And I have also planned to approach the departments of midday meal program, civil food supply in order to distribute more seeds and pulses, Indian spices, fresh fruits, traditional foods to the public so that we may build a healthy society. Finally, we can conclude that traditional food is the not only magic mother for a healthy life. She consume more traditional foods like seeds and pulses, millets, Indian spices, fresh fruits, vegetables, green leaf vegetables, fish meat in a daily diet. In order to maintain a balanced life, in order to maintain a balanced diet, in order to maintain longer lifespans. Because our loved ones are waiting in our homes. Thank you. A special thanks to NCC and KRAP Karnataka and Bushkosh. And also for this project, I have prepared few additional charts. See, this is the charts of modern foods. And this is the chart of traditional foods. And this is the full chart of traditional foods like seeds and pulses, millets and Indian spices. In addition to this, these are all my project reports. So, thank you for blessing me for national level in NCC competition. To all my viewers, subscribers and well wishers. Thank you everyone.